I ask you this all the time. Is this the final number?
Yes, it's the final number right here.
How many has this been now? How many changes?
3. So I was 9, then went to 18, 20. So now 4 actually.
But you went back to 9 for a while, didn't you?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no.
Why were you waiting for 12? Why 12?
Probably because I just didn't like number 20, so that was the only option I had. So I switched to 12, and I was just like, you know what? I'm feeling this number, so I'll take it.
Darnay, you been keeping track of this? Where are those numbers?
Now I was keeping track that we producing on the field.
That was a good answer.
Yeah.
So how's it feel so far? This first few days of practice?
Honestly, this is a blessing to be back on the field with the boys. You know, we've been training hard all summer long, just how everybody in the country been training. But now we're on the field, so each and every day we want to be relentless and pursue to the ball and get the ball out of the receiver's hands and make sure our offense is on point and we on point as well.
Yeah, just clicking on the same page. You know, we ready to go. So last year we wasn't really familiar with the system, so now we all familiar and we ready to get it going. So it's ready.
How's the front seven looking for you guys?
They're looking great. You know, it's a battle in the trenches. So other than that, like it's looking great with the front seven. You know, Martin Andrews, Osa, Tito, all those guys looking great in shape and just competing. You know, so just trying to get better every day.
How does a strong front seven help you guys in the defensive game?
Strong front seven help us a lot, I feel like. You know, pass rush is a big thing. You know, allow them to get to the quarterback and get the ball off fast. So we have more chances to get interceptions, you know, but we're not a selfish defense. So they produce and we're going to produce for them as well.
Yeah.
How good can your defense be?
We can take it how far we want to take it. You feel me? We out here every day, so why not go hard?
Yeah, exactly. I feel like we could be the best defense in the nation. But we got the talent, so, you know, just put in the work, listen to the coaches, and just study the playbook. You know, just
Graduate.
You did graduate.
Oh, so how long? So you graduated in 2 years?
That's what they say.
Wow. You said like a record. Did anybody say it's never been done before?
Truthfully, I just mapped it out and executed my goal. I'm not keeping track of if it's a record or it's an accolade. It's just something I set out and I did what I have to do to get that the big.
When did you walk already?
Yeah, I walked in the summer with the boys.
Wow, what was that like for you to have done that in 2 years?
Oh, just a blessing just to be out there with the boys and just have my family there and friends and just really just to digest that feeling was the ultimate feeling. But now we focus on this thing out here.
But your dad said that the plan was 3, so how did you suddenly get to 2? Did you just take extra classes, or how did that kind of happen?
Yeah, just using my time wisely.
Summer session kind of helps, right? You're able to get a lot of credits for the summer session.
Yes, sir.
What was your degree in?
African American Studies.
How impressive is it to see?
Oh, that's
you
dope.
do that?
You know, just coming in here, just setting the stage. That's a standard. I mean, just for all of us other DBs and stuff. So just looking up to, you know, Darnay and just setting the stage to that, you know, it's just something we got to work to, trying to get to. So it's a blessing.
And they used to play chess.
Yes, sir. It's a lot of us playing chess now, so I took it to the meditation level now. I meditate with my brother, so at 11:30 we're gonna get some meditation in. We just try to constantly tap into things so we're actually present and grounded.
Who's the best? Chess
Best
player.
in chess? You can be the best. You want to be the best.
Elijah, have you taken up chess?
Oh, nah. I ain't never played chess in my life, but I'm willing to learn.
So is this a new thing that you're doing meditation with your teammates?
Yeah, it's definitely a new thing. Actually, I was plugged in by Coach Scott Riggles, you know, a few people. So we actually was able to tap into that avenue, and avenue is a great thing, you know, actually just being the briefing. That's a real thing, just the briefing from the football side, academic side, and really just getting your mind right and just being a visionary.
Now that you're done with school, what are you going to do with all your free time?
I'm still at it in school. Ain't no free time around here.
So you're in graduate school now?
I'm at the point of trying to get accepted there.
Okay. What do you want to study?
Haven't got there yet. We're still on this football path.
Okay. You kind of use that mindset though of plowing ahead and working hard for school and football. How has it kind of carried over? I mean, the schoolwork that you did, does that kind of translate to the football field too, as far as mindset and things like that?
For sure, you know, I'm just the type of person that I have to learn that I gotta actually deal with my problems. You know, being vulnerable is actually not a weak thing; it's actually a blessing. You know, being vulnerable actually being interested in your problems, comprehending your problems and understanding your problems allow you to grow. So I just have a strict routine, that make sure I don't, as a defensive group and as a family, as a team, we make sure we don't get swayed into distractions. And we make sure that we keep the standard at high level.
What did you work on in the offseason?
Everything that I need to work on. We work together as a defense each and every day. And whatever we felt like we need to work on, we was going to perfect that. And every time we get on this field, we learn something new every day. And that's our main thing, is constantly growing and developing. Because once you get satisfied, a lot of things can go wrong.
Elijah, who are some of the younger defensive guys that impressed you?
Carl Jones, just him coming in and just really taking a step, trying to get better every day, just with extra film time. And just seeing that, just knowing like we got a great guy on in our group. So him, that's pretty much like the only DB I've probably really seen, like, just taking an extra step. Shamar Martin, yeah, he's solid. It's just a lot of things he still got to work on, just trying to get the system right. When I was a freshman, I didn't really know how to, like, just go with the system and stuff. So just learning the whole process with him, he's pretty much going to get it. So just trying to help him a lot.
What kind of dimension does it bring Ray Shad Williams and Patrick Jolly that they're like 6'1" while you guys are 5'11"? What do they bring to being?
Oh yeah, they just more physical. Just with that height, you got to be more physical as a taller DB. So just having them just on our just our list of DBs, you never know what you're gonna get hit with as a receiver corps. So you can get me and Darnay and come get a physical DB like Rashad and Pat.
Darnay, you've known Elijah since you guys were babies. What's it like playing next to him, going into this season, knowing that you guys are probably going to both be starting on the field together?
Just honestly, just guys playing. We mapped it out since we was a youngins playing for the Pasadena Panthers, and now for us to be here right now, we have to just really stick to it. Come from the city we come from, we could have went the other route. We could have tapped into a different agenda, but just having a great family, I wouldn't say a great upbringing, but just the right demonstrations, we was able to get to this point now, and we're not going to stop.
It's a blessing. It's a blessing to be with my God. We've been dreaming about stuff like this, so just out here and just doing what we love to do is just a blessing. It just makes everything much funner.
How old were you guys when you first played together?
Six.
Is that what was PE or what was that?
Pop Warner,
yeah.
What are your first memories of each other?
My first memory, I would say, as a kid, you do head-up drills. You lay on your back, you feel me? And I wanted to take Eli's head off, but Eli acted like he was about to hit me and took my legs out.
Because I was, like, when I was younger, I was so little, so, my only tackling thing was just trying to hit the legs. So I remember, that was a memory. So, just, we actually played baseball together, football, a lot of stuff. I remember it was one time we ran track together, and we were in the back just laughing at each other because we were just like, man, like track wasn't really like our thing. So just it's a lot of memories we got with each other.
Darnay, your dad said that you wanted to beat Deion's 40 time. Have you done that yet?
My pop said goals for me, but I set a lot of goals for myself. I'm just going to constantly craft. Whatever happens, happens. I'm not really planning for the future. I'm just working in the present moment.
How have you gone back and watched that Chase Town play against Arizona last year where you went down and knocked that ball out from the running back? You ever go back and watch that?
Truthfully, no reason for me to watch that again. It happened when it happened here, and now we just on this field perfecting what we got to perfect now. That's in the past, and we just want to live in the present and perfect the things that we need to perfect. Truthfully.
What's the offense looking?
Offense looking improved. That's the main thing. They're developing, they're trusting everything. The chemistry is there. High pace, high tempo, running the rock, slinging the rock, all the above.
Quarterback's looking good.
Quarterback's looking how they should be looking. They're not there where they're supposed to be at yet. As we're not there where we're supposed to be at yet, but we all gonna get there.
Because you guys know each other so well, how do you think that helps set the tone for a defensive back group where communication is so important?
Just the chemistry, and the trust, so just the trust is built within us. So just communicating well, that's just like the main piece of like defense. You've got to communicate. So just the chemistry that's there and just knowing each other. We know our weaknesses, we know our strengths, so just trying to get each other better.
Yeah, truthfully, much have to be said once we take the field. We look at each other, make the eye contact, that head nod, that salute. It's time to play ball.
Yeah.
How about Stefan and Q-Lake in there with you guys?
Oh, they're great people to have behind us. Them two, Gidgey, Alex Johnson, all the other safeties, Mo Osling, Jay Shaw, just our whole defensive back group. with the mastermind, Coach Rose up there, I feel like we can do a lot of things that people really can't predict. You know, we can predict it for ourselves, but they have no clue.
What kinds of things?
The season will tell.
One more question.
You said that last year you guys were kind of right there, and you turned these little kind of setbacks into W's this year. Do you feel like you guys are on your way to doing that? What's that going to take?
Oh, for sure. All it takes is just playing our role. You know, play our role, master our role, and play at a time. You know, last year we was caught up in the last play when we posted in the present moment. So our main thing is, all right, that play happened. You know, we're gonna step back, dissect it, then re-engage it to the next play.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks.